Hi guys, how are you? We got an interesting video planned for you. We got a lot to talk about today. We're going to talk about Nene Leakes saying that Bravo was like family to her. Yes, this is the same woman that called Andy Cohen racist. So we're going to talk about that. Then we're going to talk about Cynthia Bailey not receiving her contract yet. Okay, when are you guys going to learn? When are you going to learn? I told you a long time ago. We'll talk about it in a minute. Then we're going to talk about Bill Cosby suing Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. I'm not making this up, people. He's suing them now. Okay, that's crazy. Then we're going to talk about all the backlash that Wendy's getting from her behavior the last couple of days. They're calling her a hater, and they were saying that she was sniffing and coughing just a little too much to their liking. I know, people, it's messy. It's messy. Prepare. So I'm going to go ahead and play my intro, allow more people to come into the room, and then we'll get right into it. Hi guys, how are you? Hey Perry. I'm sorry, I couldn't get you on the screen. Did you hear me saying hi?
Yeah, I did.
Hey Perry, what's up?
Oh, not too much. Chilling.
Woo, we got a lot to talk about. I know Gabor wants to talk about Bill, so let's start out with something else as he see if he could sign in late. I hope I sent him the right thing. You know, I'm always messing up. That's what I do. That's what I do. So let's start out talking about Nene Leakes. I hate doing videos when I have to tell you guys somebody's being fired, somebody's being hired. People start going in. Clark Kent says, why do you and your husband make homophobic slurs? That's not very woke ladylike. Oh, this is Yahoo Boy. He thinks it's funny. We got something for you. We don't make homophobic slurs. That's you, Yahoo. And we'll talk about you on this next video of ours. So thank you very much for interrupting, but at least I have a show to interrupt. We got another one. Well, I'll do that later. So no one believes me, okay? Like when I said Nene Leakes was going to get fired, people got all up in arms. You're a Nene hater. She's not going anywhere. How do you do this? Because I told them way in advance. It was like she was still on the show when I said she's getting fired. And she came out with Lisa Bloom and all of that. And people thought that her and Wendy were just having a casual girl conversation. And I tried to tell you, this is a plot, people. She's talking to the networks. No one wanted to believe me. Why are you laughing?
No,
because they never believe me. It is what it is. Okay, so I had to say, no, Nene's getting fired. So then I had an informant tell me, was it last week or 2 weeks ago, that Nene's coming back? And everybody laughed. They said
2 weeks ago.
Was it 2 weeks ago? I told everybody Nene's coming back. And people's like, she said Andy Cohen was racist, Sharrell. Shut up.
Bravo would never take her back. Bravo would never take her back.
You don't know what you're talking about. She would never go back. And then I called you delusional too. You had said it before I even heard from an informant that she was coming back. And you said, what made you suspect she was coming back?
No. I was just saying, by looking at the show, and that show is on life support, okay? Yeah. Most people think, because this person pissed me off, most business is not a personal relationship. It's all about the dollar bill. And if they need her, they might not bring her back just because they love her. They bring her back. People hire you because they need you.
And they needed her. What did you think of this season?
Oh, it sucks. And that's what I'm saying. That's what it made more possible that I would think she would come back and maybe some old other castmates.
And then I was like, I don't think she's going to come back because of the diagnosis with Greg. It's up in the air. And you said, I'm going to go ahead and give you a little credit where credit's due. You said sometimes when you're going through that kind of pain, work is therapy.
Yeah.
And, we heard the bad news about Greg. Allegedly, it's really bad. I want to cry every time I say that because I'm a huge Greg Leakes fan. So hopefully he'll pull through. But so she gave an interview to the Jasmine brand, right? So remember, she called she wanted everyone to boycott Bravo. Do you remember this? And called Andy a racist and blah, 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 blah. So these are some of the things that she said in the interview with the Jasmine brand. She said, Bravo has always felt like family to her. Now, do you call racist people your family? I'm trying to tell you, it's in the work. She's coming back. She said Bravo felt like family to her, but that last season, they were doing things that she felt was unethical. And not only that, she said there were 2 people that were the mole and snitches on the cast, but she didn't say who it was. Now, we know the rumor is that she said she'll come back if they get rid of Cynthia. Remember, we were saying she's still upset with Cynthia. And this is what an informant told me. She's still upset with Cynthia for the whole plot to bring back Kenya. Remember when she whispered in Mike's ear, I'm supposed to say that I don't know she's coming and all of this stuff. She never forgave her. Ever. And I'm like that too. Like, girl, don't play me after everything I did for you. And what she allegedly mean by that is she kept saving Cynthia's job. What made Cynthia turn on Nene like that?
No, I told you. I mean, some people, yeah. I mean, you get those kind of people in a job. Oh, we love you, girl, as long as you're showing up to work. When you gone, you was only there to help support their case of staying there. Once they're gone, you no longer no use to them. Same thing with Marlo, in my opinion. Same thing with Cynthia.
So check it out. She said 2 people are the mole. So allegedly she doesn't want Marlo back. I'm telling you, I mean, she doesn't want Cynthia back. I'm telling you, I think that second person is Marlo. Marlo played her. I mean, please, that's supposed to be your girl, and you just cut her all off. And before that, she was, oh, my sister, my sister, my sister. Everything was her sister. Right. Marlo played her to the fullest. I mean, I don't think she should trust Marlo again. I think she should get Marlo fired. If I'm looking at it from Nene's point of view. Girl, you don't do me like that. You just don't do it. Like, please. I'm not here for it. Now the tables have turned. So Cynthia gave an interview. I wonder if I can play this interview to People magazine in which she admitted that she had not received her contract yet and she wasn't sure if she was going to get fired. It's in the work. Girl, you're going to get fired. It is what it is. Right. And you're getting fired because you played your friend Nene, who had kept you on the show all them years. I'm not feeling Cynthia anyway. The only reason she was on the show, I keep cutting you off. Go ahead.
Well, I'm going to be serious with you. I mean, even if we didn't have this Nene versus Cynthia thing going on, she probably shouldn't come back anyway. The damn show sucked. It's on life support. They got to replace bodies. And she's the first one, besides the little liar. I can't remember her name. Just get rid of them. The newcomer.
You keep calling Drew a liar.
Well, only because
you're not feeling Drew. Why?
I'd rather see LaToya back. At least something's
No, it's official. No. I can't stand LaToya.
I know what you're saying, but
and she played herself for $1,000 episode. I mean,
and that could be a reason why I would bring you back because I'm only gonna pay you $1,000. You see what I'm saying? So
was they gonna bring her back for this season? 2,000? Like that's working for peanuts.
Well, I know, but it's business move, right?
She let that little show go to her head. I'm not feeling LaToya. I can't believe I supported her in the beginning. Oh God, I would hate to see her on the screen. I can't stand her. She really is not, no joke, you guys, I'm not making this up, has a rotten personality behind the scenes. She doesn't start trouble for the show. She starts trouble because she's just a nasty person. And at least I could say that about Kenya. Kenya starts trouble for the show.
Right.
Kenya knows how to be a friend. Toya's just a biatch.
I mean, okay, believe it or not, I know people are going to think I'm wrong. I like Cynthia. I just think the things for the show, it don't go in Perry's favor.
Who has time for Cynthia? Please. So she went on this tour. I was telling you, she started interviewing. This is called Please Save My Job Tour. But you can go on any interview you want. And I'm glad she finally admitted it in this People magazine. I wonder if I should play this. No, I don't have time for it. Yeah. I'll just put the picture up. Yeah. So she admitted, people, she has not received a contract. The women started filming. Oh my God. Was it 2 or 3 days ago. They started filming. It's not a good look. It's not a good look, Cynthia. You do not have a contract. Nene's going around saying that she looked at Bravo as family, her racist family, but they were family. And it is what it is. She's speaking highly of Bravo now. She's speaking highly of Andy Cohen. Please. The fix is in. Bye-bye, Cynthia. And it's well overdue. Right. Is that bad? So it is what it is. Don't expect Cynthia to be back. Now, the question is, who's that second person? Is she going to get them fired or demoted? If it's Marlo, kick Marlo to the curb. That's the only other person I can think of. What about you?
Yeah, and then there's been rumors that Kandi may not come back. We don't know yet.
Well, I heard Kandi's getting demoted.
Okay, right. So that'll be fine too. I mean, because for what she brought to the show, Kandi's been like a cornerstone of the show. But sometimes you question.
What more can we find out about Kandi? It is what it is. You were never a good storyline anyway. You were a great businesswoman. I'll give you that.
Right.
But storyline, maybe when Mama Joyce was on, but then Mama Joyce just got too mean for my liking. Just too mean. Good Life says, Perry and Sharrell, I'm going to need to see Nene. And please, Cynthia, you just gotta go. I beg you, girl. Bye-bye, Cynthia. Bye-bye. And I mean it very respectfully. What did NSYNC say?
Yeah.
I mean, bye.
And also, I think like Kandi, she's a friend of the show. She still can come on and sell her sex products and stuff like that. It's still a form of advertisement. Okay,
Perry, you are shady.
Well, no. I'm keeping it real. I mean, like she was a main part of the show. But just like Nene fell off when she dealt with her husband's illness, it's not the same. So I'm keep it all real with Kandi, with kids going off to college and Todd already.
Oh, it's really not nothing to talk about.
And Todd dug his way to the top. It's nothing else to talk about. We've seen this. So we can just move on.
We've seen it all. Juliet says, hi, Perry and Sharrell. I love you too. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I like your hair. That's pretty. Listen. Bye, Cynthia. No one's going to miss you. You're a nice person and all that. You dug your own grave. I don't know what made you fall and hit your head and decide to ride with Kandi in Kenya. That didn't make any sense when Nene was your girl and she had been saving your job every year. And when you decide to throw her under the bus, she had not done anything to you. It makes no sense.
Look at the pattern. When Nene was there, Nene was a top dog, okay? Mm-hmm. So she aligned herself with her for protection. Mm-hmm. When she left, Cynthia would have been a fool.
Yeah, but she was the cause of why Nene left.
I can't remember Drew and LaToya. She had been a fool to align herself with them. She went and she bypassed Marlo to be with Kenya and Kandi because she figured that was her safeguard for to secure her check for next year.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. It is what it is. I can't say I'm going to miss her. Let me hurry up with these stories so I could take calls because let's try to take calls this time.
Okay.
Let me drop that link. Let me finish with these stories really quick. So bye-bye, Cynthia, and hello, Nene. I'm convinced more than ever.
He said drop the link in the thing. You sent the wrong one.
I did again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Gabor, I am so sorry. I don't know why you fool with me. It is what it is. Let's hear what he has to say about it. I don't think anybody, not one person, wow, these comments are going fast, is going to mess with, feel sorry that she's gone. Not one person. If anything,
like I said, besides that, it's a difference. I always looked at Cynthia, I was like, she's cool, she whatever. But,
she cool and two-faced.
To backstab a friend, though, that helped you along, it got to be some loyalty somewhere for me.
Yeah.
And started to seem like she ain't showed none.
Yeah. Jackie says, Jackie, this is, V loves you, Jackie. V loves you. Cynthia, Kandi, and Marlo need to go. You've got two of them. I'm thinking it's out. Cynthia and Marlo. Kandi is supposed to be demoted. That's the rumor. Mm-hmm. Got another one out here. Hi, Bonji. Kandi doesn't have a storyline. She really doesn't for years. She just stirs the pot. We don't want to see Todd spending her money. Right. We don't want to see Todd spending her money. Bring Nene back. Fire Cynthia and Drew. Perry, are you cash apping people again? We don't want her exploiting her. We don't want her exploiting her son for TV. Wow.
Amen.
So Gabor, okay. Cynthia saying straight out she didn't get her contract.
Amen.
Nene saying Bravo's like family. Do you believe the rumors? I had called you that day one day when the snitch called in and told me what was going on. Did you see that email that I sent you? I said, yeah. Do you believe it? So it came from somebody that works at Bravo. Do you agree?
I just can't see it. If I was, because I know Perry said that the show was on life support. But if you had accused me of being a racist and, she was all on Tamron Hall crying in the lobby or somewhere, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She wouldn't. And I just, no.
Okay.
Gabor, she's saying Bravo's like family now.
Let me switch it, Gabor.
Today. Look, here, let me show you.
No, I'm saying, when have they been like family? When have they been like family? Was they like family?
I mean, back when they gave her the first contract, second contract, third contract, when they was paying all the bills. Look, look at it in a different way. I mean, because you're stubborn. I get what you're saying, because that works on both sides. Even when you said if you was Bravo, a person did this to me, I wouldn't take it. Most people look out for their gain. People will swallow their pride for certain things. On Nene's side, now I'm not even gonna say if she didn't actually feel like they was racist towards her. Say if she felt that way. But at the end of the day, we all can go to a job and feel the same damn way, regardless where you're working at, but you get to make a living. So she got the cave, they cave. Maybe that's how it happened.
Bravo is suddenly all feel like family because she done went and spent all her money on the Lenithia. And that's all it is. If she don't waste all her money on the Lenithia. Okay.
Right, Gabor. So you basically saying she needs something, right?
Yeah, she needs some money.
Okay, now flip it on the other side. Bravo probably wouldn't take her back if the show had high ratings. But the show was sinking faster than the damn Titanic, okay? So they got to do something different, in my opinion. I'm saying most people will go in with a personal idea, but business is totally different.
I get what you're saying, and I respect what you're saying, but Nene had been on the show the last couple of seasons, and the ratings didn't seem no better to me. The show didn't seem no better to me. I mean, she was walking around like her stuff didn't stink. She was throwing popcorn at people. Didn't want to film scenes. She was hell on wheels.
She was pulling producers' shirts off for going in her closet.
She was throwing producers, knocking their teeth out the mouth. They said the man's teeth was chipped. They did say that. Nene a big woman.
Yeah.
Jackie says, "Oh, I love you all. Thank you, V. Where is Andrea, my kind of people? Where is Andrea? I've been talking to her. Andrea calling when she feel like it. Everybody has a choice to work when they feel like it. That's how we
land on the beach in Hawaii somewhere right now."
Sinitra, I went to your channel and I absolutely love it. I love your channel. Hi, Sharrell and Perry. Gabor for the win. She better not go back. I think she's going back. Bravo will set her up. Will they do it to her again, Perry? She's got a good point.
Well, look, that's business. Most of us cutthroat. And you always say, Bravo don't really fire you. They just sort of give you a shitty contract.
Yeah.
She won't be the first person they set up and won't be the last. It's a ruthless business.
Yeah.
But when you in it getting a paycheck, hell, at least you gaining something. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure if they bring her back, she's gonna be what they did they're gonna dock her pay. You know what I'm saying? She's not gonna get a big contract. She's gonna get a low contract for all the antics she pulled when she was offline.
Well, it could be.
When she wasn't on the show.
And maybe like that is nothing that's so secure right now. Maybe they just negotiating behind the scenes. And
it's more than I would do to the. I'm being real though. It's more than I do for her.
Well, no. Okay, put it this way. To me, it may not happen because, like you said, they can take that approach and want to give her something low. She can come back and say, "Well, no, I don't want that." But
that's what they did.
Okay, wait, no. I'm talking about now. I ain't talking about when they let her go. I'm talking about now. You saying that? Because I'm saying this. The whole thing is this. I think that it was there because we can say, "Oh, Bravo got these high morals," but if she would have came back at a cheaper price, they would have brung her ass back. Is my point. And then, but both sides got a certain point where they gonna cave in if they feel like it's gonna help them out.
She did say this. So the Jasmine Reddy has said, will you ever go back to Bravo? What will it take for you to go back? And she said, a good conversation with Bravo, which I'm going to translate to mean they're in negotiations now. That's what I think that means. So you're right. Joseph says, people keep mentioning ratings for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, but ratings for all the cities are down. This is true, except Potomac. Potomac's going to be so good this year. I know a lot of stuff behind the scenes. Them girls are bringing it. Atlanta is good in ratings compared to cities. Well, like if you mention people like Dallas and Salt Lake City, they're good.
But then I say this in the argument with that. I get what you're saying. All of them are down. That's what I'm saying. They got to go back and reformat, stop paying so much and all this. They're on the budget. Yeah. Okay. But at the same time, some shows never had high ratings to lose a certain amount. But when you got like the Golden Child that was making high ratings and then they clap, it hurts your pocket, people.
Yeah. I had seen this comment's going kind of fast. A comment up there about Potomac's supposed to be good. It really is going to be good. I mean, I could start reporting on it now, but I can wait till 11. We got 11 days. 11 days.
10 days.
10 days, yeah. All right, so we talked about that. Let's talk about Bill Cosby allegedly going to sue Montgomery County in Philadelphia for false imprisonment. Oh, God, leave it alone. What is wrong with Bill Cosby? Lisa says Sharrell, Perry, Gabor got some kind of chemistry going on. Oh, then two together is a money maker. I'll be rolling commentary, the bomb. I mean, should I say she's wrong? She's right. No, I'm just right. That sounds bad. So Bill Cosby is playing victim now, and he's supposed to be suing. He's going to sue Montgomery County in Pennsylvania. He's also Felicia Rashad made a comment. What was the comment again, Gabor?
Finally, it happened. She said, "Finally." I'm trying to remember what she wrote. It was something like, "Finally, a wrong has been right," or something like that.
Yeah. And so now she works at Howard University that I did not know until Gabor told me. They made a statement and said that her comment was insensitive, and the whole campus is outraged. If she doesn't quiet this down, Felicia Rashad could lose her job.
Well, baby, she already lost her residuals from the Cosby Show. That's why she's speaking out. They took the show out of syndication. So the only person on the Cosby Show that's making money is Raven. We ain't seen them other people in forever.
Right.
But I think that if the campus start to make a big ruckus about what she said, and what she said, it was more than insensitive. Listen, I'm not throwing shade. This is just my true opinion. And this is a sensitive topic. So we're not even going to joke around about this. What Bill Cosby did, in my opinion, everybody else thinks different. That's too many people. It's too many people. I feel that he's guilty. I feel that his reputation is going to be ruined. I don't think he can get it back. Do y'all think he can get it back?
I feel like no.
I just got a question.
I mean, that part is not going to come back, in my opinion. But I would say this: like, I think he had a lot of people come out, and just like I was talking about with the TI and whatnot, I think some could be possibly true, and then some is just like, okay, well, let me jump on, right?
Well, you know, TI was going to come out.
Why do you say that? What, you feel that way, Gabor, too?
No, I'm just saying, Perry. You know, T.I. was gonna come out with us, but you know, T.I. want the same judgment, but T.I. don't want to go do a day.
Yeah.
But I want to know, when did Bill Cosby start seeing? Because they say he was going blind, and it's like he got his freedom and he got all his sight back.
Okay, right. It's just like Tom Gerard, when he showed up to court. Remember, you said when he was going into the courtroom, it was some girl with some big breasts on the side, and he flipped over there and looked at her.
Harry, nobody said that.
I think Gabor told me this.
He did. That happened. That happened.
Gabor, stop.
He was saying he was going blind, and there was a woman that came out, and she had flashes. Put it one in the chat if you seen it. Put it one in the chat if you seen it, baby. That woman came out there and was showing her titties, and Bill Cosby stopped and looked. Put a one in the chat if you seen it.
And then especially if you're going into the pen, you better go ahead and check it out.
That happened. Listen, that happened. Look at them ones. That happened.
Oh my God.
That happened.
God. Are y'all serious?
Yep.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
Oh yes. Oh,
I mean,
yes.
one thing about Gabor, I mean, he might mistake some things sometimes,
Oh
but
my
he
God.
don't typically lie.
Mm-mm.
Wait, what? Okay, what? So he was on his way to prison?
He was he was going in. No, he wasn't on his way to prison. He was on his way to court, and there was a black woman that was out there, and she flashed her titties, baby, and that man stopped and saw and looked to the side, and he looked at them titties, and I was like, oh, he ain't blind.
Stop! I can't handle the truth. Okay, y'all stop putting ones. Everybody's going, I get it. Oh my, it take me a while. I like to go in denial.
He dropped his cane, kicked the CNI dog.
But look,
he ain't never had no cane.
Do you think he's gonna change his dirty ways?
Well, he can't get it up. I mean, I don't think he needs to sue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
no, don't sue. Don't sue.
Stop while you ahead.
Yeah.
Stop while you ahead.
Look, just go off, live your life, and just be glad you're not in prison. If he tries to come back to television, if he sues, if he's still hanging around women, like just stop. Like he's living his life on a thin line.
And then I just say this for the record, just for a quick note. I think and we all open our eyes and say this: if you have a lot of money, sometimes you can make the justice system work in your favor, even when,
Yeah, some money was exchanged. I don't mean to be rude,
but is this? I know everybody got their special feelings about the case, but if Bill Cosby was just a regular man, he would not be out of jail.
He would not be out of jail.
Period.
He may be sitting in those Sparky right about now. You see what I'm saying?
Lillian Cruz said, Perry's right. Cosby went to jail looking feeble. He did. Came out looking spry and kicked in his step. He was supposed to be blind. Gabor is right about that. I was like, who's that? Didn't recognize the dude. Oh, God,
Maybe his vision came back. Because people say that Viagra can make you lose your vision. Maybe he was in there for a long enough time, made his vision come back. What you think?
Perry, I'm not. Paula says, I just love you guys. Deliver on the content and the humor and the class. Love, love, love. We love you too, Paula. Thank you so much. You are so sweet every video. And I remember that. Thank you so much. Love you. We do. For all the support. Look, Bill Cosby is disgusting. You had some theory, Gabor. Do you want to share that about the Harvey Weinstein?
Yeah, I feel like they let him out because I don't think that they about to do nothing to Harvey.
He has a point. Do you think that could possibly happen, Perry?
Well, it just happened not too long ago. Remember when a couple of people was paroled? I think it wasn't Lil Wayne. It was somebody. Who was the rappers that got?
It was Lil Wayne. He didn't get a parole. He got
whatever
a pardon. He got a pardon from Trump.
It was Lil Wayne. I mean, was it Lil Wayne though?
Yeah, it was Lil Wayne.
It was the black guy, Kodak.
Kodak Black guy. Yeah, Kodak Black guy.
Right. It's a few.
But Lil Wayne.
Sometimes, if you set the stone, I can see now. Let me go the opposite way and do whatever. And then you said, well, no, you can't.
Kodak Black bought his freedom, and so did Lil Wayne on request.
Smoke weed every day.
That was request. I mean, I feel that Gabor is right, but I also feel that Bill had somebody in his corner. Now, I don't know if he paid this somebody was pushing for him to get out.
I mean, most people can't afford to keep following these appeals. It's not cheap, okay? But if you got money, look at the Jews. I'm just saying, like, people are gonna get away with a lot of things.
Oh, you're talking about OJ? Oh, you did not bring in OJ.
No. No. And it's not just for the Jews, because people are, well, it's not just black men. Many white men don't got away with a lot of shit just because you got money and you can go.
Money talks. Yeah.
Right.
Lady J says he was also using a wheelchair to court. I don't remember the wheelchair. He had a wheelchair.
Yeah, he had a wheelchair. Yeah.
That's the only way. If I had to go to court, I'm gonna go in with a wheelchair and 2 canes.
Harvey was going in with a wheelchair too.
He did. Harvey had a wheelchair. All right, let's talk about this Wendy Williams situation. Okay, so there's an influencer. Her name was oh my God, I forgot her name. Brown. What is it?
Tabitha Brown.
Tabitha Brown. Okay. Kobe says, Kobe ain't blind, and Tom Girardi has no Alzheimer's. We know he doesn't. He doesn't.
Yeah, exactly.
These are con men with a lot of money, and I still am not 100% sure that Tom Girardi's going to jail. He might be paying people off. You never know. But anyway, so there's this influencer. Her name is Tabitha Brown. And she started making enough money where she could retire her husband, who was a police officer. Now, ordinarily, this is a good thing. But Wendy Williams went off. She said, no. Learn from me. I was the breadwinner. All they're going to do is take your money and then leave you in the end. She said that marriage is doomed. The audience went nuts. Okay, people went crazy. They were calling her a hater. Said she's bitter. Not everybody is Kevin. They were going off. Then they were also saying in the comment sections that she was sniffing just a little too much for them. Yeah. Did you see it, Gabor? No, it was like
I heard it.
Yeah, it was kind of bad.
Wow.
I know. To trash that woman like that was unnecessary. She's just been acting off the rails.
Wendy just needs something to talk about. She ain't got no. So Tabitha and her husband, I watched Black Love on and Tabitha and her husband was on there, and she wanted to become an actress, and her husband moved down here with her and got a job as a police officer so they could make ends meet. And so that's why she's trying to, now that she's in a place where she's getting, you know what I'm saying, money, she wants her husband to retire because she thought that it was a dangerous job anyway. She didn't even really want him to become a police officer.
Right.
But Wendy, and in the words of Whitney Houston, Wendy.
Yeah, I know.
Wendy.
It's bad. Why is she acting like this? She's been saying crazy stuff for the last couple of months. And Perry, you said that.
First of all, Tabitha don't look like Wendy. Okay?
So I said, what?
First of all, Tabitha don't look like Wendy. So.
What's that mean, Gabor?
I'm just saying, I don't. You know, make what you want out of it. Tabitha don't look like Wendy.
He basically saying that the other girl looked good enough to make the man stay at home.
No, I'm saying Wendy got to pay. Wendy got to pay like she weighed.
Well, I need to stop with the Wendy got to pay.
Wendy gonna have to pay like she weighed, and she was paying with Kevin. Okay, I thought, but you saying that, but I, you know, Kevin was doing a lot of work for you. Kevin saved your life because what I heard, them people in New York was coming for your neck.
Yep,
and he was the muscle that was keeping people from coming at you. So Kevin wasn't just doing nothing for free. I mean, he was taking your money and giving it to the hoes. But I mean, come on, Wendy.
You giving it to the hoes.
No.
He got Sharrell a house over there. Wendy went over there and did that little childish stuff. She didn't go run the car into the garage like she was supposed to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. She doing that little spray painting and stuff. You supposed to run the car to the garage. This is my money. I bought this. If the police would have came and tried to arrest me, I would have showed them my bank statement. This is my money. I bought this. Honey, him and his whore sitting over here.
Gabor!
Oh, yes.
You know what, Gabor, you do got a point, though, because, like, say, like, most people could always see the beginning of a career. It's like, oh, yeah, this person was destined. Sometimes it takes some other help. You saying that Kevin could have been the muscle behind it. And he basically pimped.
Okay, Perry, y'all need to stop.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and of course, she made more money because the pimp just get a cut. But so she's doing the work.
What is happening?
He basically took her to the top. But it's a crazy thing for me. I just seen a lot of.
Thank you, Jenny.
When she started coming out talking about this Tabitha girl, right? It was like, damn, why are you hating? Yeah. Now I'm not sure if the love story came up and it was so sweet that she caught PTSD or whatever. I don't know. But she just started really trying to sabotage this relationship. Oh, I don't give this relationship too many years.
Yeah, she did say that. Thank you, Sharrell.
Your shit didn't work?
She was hating. Wendy's hating, and Wendy's been acting bizarre. Wendy's on the cocoa, allegedly, in my opinion. This is my opinion. And it's just a mess. And, she's acting
she got
quite
it from
bizarre.
the Lolo. She got it from the Lolo, and she got it from what's his name?
Ray
What's the
J.
dealer name? Ray J.
J.
And it might be a bad bag when you make too much money to be getting some cheap stuff.
Boy toy.
First of all, if you gave Ray J something for it, it ought to have been free. But you just make sure that them bags correct because you know what they say.
Stop, Gabor. Gabor, stop.
I'm telling
They
you,
say he gave that girl a bad bag now.
I think that transition was further than drugs.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hi, David. How are you?
Okay.
You probably sucked a little something.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes,
we can
David.
good. Let's start out with
Cynthia?
Nene Leakes. Who's the mole and the rat that she was talking about?
You know what? I honestly think Cynthia should stay, to be honest with you. I'm gonna be like the only majority. I've always
David,
liked Cynthia.
hold on.
Smoke weed every day.
Really?
I think Cynthia bounces out the show. I think
David.
she brings.
What was Cynthia's
Give it to me.
storyline after Peter left?
You know, she was trying to gain some, financial stability. I mean, she was making her way, through life. We had
David.
like Bailey, and then we
Her
had
only
what was that guy's
storyline-
name? Will?
Her storyline was
Well-
Noelle becoming a lesbian, and she was
Yeah.
getting married.
It
So
was
it's
that-
time for her to go.
And worrying about some damn fairy tale wedding.
You know
Listen.
what? Go ahead.
That is so bad. Don't let them trip you up, David. If you like Cynthia, say Team Cynthia.
I'm Team Cynthia. I'm Team Sutton. I'm Team the minority.
Well, yes,
okay.
you really are.
Oh, you team Latoya? Group?
Oh no.
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 Well, you said the minority. I'm going to
We're not gonna go that far.
in a second now.
I honestly think Lenithia should not come back, to be honest, because I'm the same with Gabor. Like, how are you gonna, go on a whole smear campaign, slander my name, and just, put me to the ringer, and then all of a sudden we're like family now. I mean, we could be like family. She could be the crazy aunt. That
She's
just,
do you think she's coming back for sure, David?
You know what? I'll believe it when I see it, to be honest, because after she left the first time, and that was only one season, maybe one season long, that she took that little break off. Like, we'll just say like a season and a half. The show still carried on. I mean, but then again, I will say this past season was that was horrible. But
another sign for me that Nene's coming back. Let me read this really quick. The mole is Cynthia and the rat is Kenya. Ooh, Gabor, Lillian messing with you.
Yeah, that's why I got rat trap.
Shit, Lillian is messing with you. Another sign that I think that Cynthia is coming back is that Portia has unfollowed her and she doesn't know why. Portia's no fool. She's going to be Nene's friend again. And so that's what I think is going on. She unfollowed Cynthia. If that's not a sign that you're getting fired, no contract, and you're being unfollowed.
If they get rid of Cynthia, then who's to say about Candy? Because I feel like they're kind of like, you gotta.
They need you like Candy too, David.
I actually do. She grew on me after season 9. I
tell
can't
you what. I tell you what, David. It sounds like to me that you picking the most boring ass people on the show to like. Maybe you
Leave
should
David alone, Perry.
go to the local library and watch Real Housewives from there. Because we're looking for excitement.
I don't want nobody on the show who ain't gonna tell us about what we could clearly see. Right?
What do you mean?
I'm just saying we shouldn't have people on the show. If we could see stuff that went on, don't just play in my face. Right? Candy with the whole season with Riley being on the show, she didn't address her nose one time. You know what I'm saying? Talk about her nose. Talk about the decisions you had to get Riley nose done. I'm just saying, don't just let it happen like we ain't seen this stuff before.
She's a child.
No, she ain't a child. She grown. She went off to college and stuff. Listen, they just don't play in my face. If you can't talk about what we already see, you don't need to be on the show. It's boring. Candy didn't want to address none of the rumors and stuff. None of the Candy didn't want to address none of the stuff that she heard in the house. She ain't say nothing about it. Get off the show.
Now,
David,
he has a point about that. Why didn't
address-
Candy tell her side of the story of what she knew happened that night with Bolo?
Maybe she wasn't trying to get a repeat of season 9. Who knows? You know what? I'm honestly surprised because we all know her and Portia aren't like that anymore, like they used to be. So you would have assumed that she would have been quick to throw Portia under the bus, but Who knows? Maybe Todd told her, you know what? Do not, whatever you do. We don't need a repeat of last time, especially with Portia. You know, Portia's still around. I've all,
maybe
I don't know.
Or maybe.
All right, let me ask you this last question, David. Should Bill Cosby sue? This is so ridiculous.
I don't know who said it, but whoever said it, I agree that he should just quit while he's ahead.
Yeah.
While he's ahead. I mean, you should be able to. I don't know. That's a whole other debacle. But do you guys think that the show is it worth rehabbing right now at this point? I mean, we're already this is gonna be season 14?
Well, Gabor thinks the whole thing should be canceled. You agree with him?
You know what? I honestly think that that's what it's looking like for the majority of the franchises. We have OC, that's almost their fate. Atlanta.
You think OC should be canceled completely?
I just don't know if they're able to revive both of them now. I mean, we've already.
What about with Heather and Tamara coming back?
I'll still watch, but my main concern is Atlanta, because Atlanta, that's the one that got me started watching the Housewives in general.
So you think Atlanta should be canceled? OC, you might as well throw Dallas on the list. I don't know one person that likes Dallas.
I actually
you want to cancel Utah too, Barry?
Yeah, I mean,
Even though Jen Shaw just got arrested?
I don't give a damn about one criminal out there in the middle of the snow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I watched Dallas this past season. I actually liked it because of Tiffany, the doctor. I think New York's done. If anything, I think New York is done.
That is so sad.
It's so.
I might have to go before the show goes.
As for Atlanta, I just don't know what direction that they could go with it now, because I think at a point you start getting to where, like Beverly Hills now, you can tell that these women are not really friends. Like Garcelle isn't friends with any of them. Garcelle's there because that's her job. Those are her coworkers.
Well, I never looked at it that way, but you're right. Garcelle is not friends with nobody on that show.
Do you honestly think that she's going to be hanging when cameras aren't rolling? Do you think you would catch her at Kyle's house? At Durian's house?
No, but I think that she'll be over there. She'll be over there with Erica.
No.
Garcelle?
Mm-hmm.
Garcelle got too much money to be caught up in that.
No, she don't.
Why would you think she would hang out with? Let me read the super chat really quick. Cynthia the Mole, Candy's reported, she the word on the street. Kenya's the snake. Kenya is the snake. Jackie messing with you again, Gabor.
I think that Corey. I think that Garcelle will hang around with Erica because Erica gonna go where the money at, and that's what Garcelle wants. She want to be where the money at.
Gabor, stop.
She do. She was asking girls last season how they make their money. No, she was asking the girls how they got money and stuff. She want to get paid.
Yeah, she want that, and then the next week she want a man hung like a horse. See, I agree.
But how you want a man hung like a horse? But last week you were saying you don't want nothing too big.
Well,
I mean, you got to make up your mind.
But maybe that could be a way to get next to Erica because she know the stripper do. So maybe that's her way to, follow.
Look, Cyber Girl
Garcelle holding that money for Erica.
Garcelle is friends with Sutton off camera, and they do hang out. So that was true.
Let's not be. Maybe that was for the show.
I honestly think it just becomes a point where it just, you can tell that it's forced, that none of these women are actually friends outside of the show. Yeah. I mean, it's horrible to watch. It's tough.
Garcelle, you need to make this work for you. Now you can go over there with Crystal and have her husband put you in the next Lion King or something where you could get some speaking lines because you didn't have none coming to America too, and so you could be Simba Mama or something or any other cartoons he got. No, I'm not being funny. I'm just saying she could. You know what I'm saying? She could have some good. She could have some more lines. She could get some lines this time.
What if Erica said, "I need some money"? Crystal, let me talk to Rob for a minute.
We don't have to put on Disney. They don't have to put on Disney and stuff like that. We don't got nothing for Erica. There's too much scandal over there.
Oh my God, Gabor, I love you to death. Listen, David. Go ahead.
Ever since a couple lives ago, I think it was Gabor. He had said that when Rob, when he's around these women, he gets all jittery and doesn't know how to act. Every time I look at Rob, I honestly, I can't unsee it now. I can't unsee
That's
it.
what Gabor do.
Exactly.
He messes it up for people.
He'll trick.
Exactly, and that's how he got stuck with the chick that got low self-esteem.
Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to
I'm telling
stop.
you, Crystal. I'm telling you. You know, I got some Asian friends, and they real clever and smart, and they think ahead. And she said, "Okay, I'm not gonna sell the puss like that. I'm gonna go work at the office or whatever, and read the telephone book and our clients and see who got the most money and call them and marry them. You know what I'm saying? And she got the geekiest looking one. You know what I'm saying? He, you know what I'm saying? He get nervous when he get. You know what I'm saying? He probably don't even want to be there, but he just, you know, he's scared.
Let me tell you something for real though. And the scary part about Crystal that she don't realize is that she's on a show right now. If Erica don't find the next financial set person,
oh yes,
she gonna hear some boots walk up the driveway.
Tell the truth.
Singing this song. These boots are made for walking.
Okay, Perry. Okay, Perry.
She gonna be walking right up to there, and then he'll be in there howling like the Lion King.
Perry's telling the truth because we seen the girls attack her last night. See, they don't know. See, it was Lisa Vanderpump, then it was Denise and Crystal. You next. They got their foot on your neck. Kyle ain't gonna let it go. Kyle ain't gonna let it go.
Look, David, I got a long line. Thank you so much for calling in,
David.
especially calling in with
David.
Cynthia.
Perry, don't Rob it look like he done bought something before. Don't Rob look like he done bought something.
No. He brought the wife he got. Let's keep it
but he look like he done bought something.
Y'all have to stop.
The board.
Are we still talking about Cynthia?
He done brought plenty of them. That's why she know. Oh, he's a freaking caller. Let me call him myself.
Okay, y'all.
Never seen the receptionist.
He done bought something before.
Yeah. Oh, a lot.
I can't. David, help me.
And when he seen Erica boots, he was just wondering how much it was gonna cost him.
Anyway, look, thank you, David, for calling.
Probably out there smelling he probably out there smelling the couch as we speak.
Hey, the couch done got moved to his bedroom, homeboy.
Bye, David. Thank you for calling in. Take care. Bye. You guys are too much for me. Too much. Kenny's back. Hey, Kenny.
Hey, Kenny Leo, you on mute.
Can you why y'all can't see me?
I mean,
maybe
sometimes you gotta turn the light on.
I am dark, but it's not like that.
Perry got his nerve. Don't let him mess with you, Kenny.
No,
Don't.
it's crazy. I am dark, but when you look at me on my camera, yes, I am black. I'm a spot. But Howard, I'm glad to be back, guys. And I want to sign off on Nene. And Gabor, I know you're going to unsubscribe to me after I say this. But if y'all, before we get on Nene, if y'all go look, because y'all know it's been, they're doing their reality show. Bravo's doing their Housewife All-Star.
Yeah.
It was on the blog or either on Google when I read yesterday that Kyle and Kenya are going after Cynthia. And yes, it was
I heard that Kyle goes after Cynthia, but Kyle and Kenya?
And Cynthia reported that she did not have her back.
Ooh, what you got to say
Did she
about
have
that,
Kenya
Gabor?
back? Did she have Kenya back when Kenya said that she was hearing them oohs and ahs and deeper and deeper? Did she have Kenya back then?
Listen,
Gabor,
Gabor.
she did. You did.
She
You
didn't have
gotta
her back.
tell the truth, Gabor. Kenya could be a slight tad bit two-faced. Now, come on.
I'm not going against my girl.
Come on.
Oh my God, my heart is broken, y'all. My heart is broken. My heart is broken.
The reason why I don't like
if I can say
breaking news. My heart is broken, y'all.
Okay,
no,
for
real. This is serious. It's not that. It's not nothing to do with Atlanta. My heart is broken.
Okay,
Carrie Richardson has tested positive, and she will not be going to Tokyo. And my heart is broke.
What happened?
Sha'Carri Richardson tested positive, and she's not going to Tokyo.
Carrie Richardson, Kyle.
The girl who ran the 100 at the Olympic trial. The girl with the orange hair. My heart is broke.
I heard about that.
Dude.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
my heart is broke.
How old is she?
21.
She could do it again. She got to wait 4 more years.
Yeah, I mean,
boy, this is what I was trying to tell you before your heart got broken. Is this at a certain point? I mean, we can be honest. Like, I can say my girl Portia is loose, but why can't you say yours messy sometimes and trifling?
and trifling. Gabor, don't take the bait. Go ahead, Kenny.
Now, Perry, I have to say this. I have heard Gabor go in on Kenya sometimes.
I have, but he don't never go in on it. But
I mean, I
have heard it. But
wait, I mean, did you hear the midnight news where everybody was asleep?
Actually, no. When I was watching you guys during the season, he have called her out.
I have.
He called her out.
I mean, so
remind me, Kenanillo.
What have you repeated today?
Okay.
I called her out about the. I'm sorry, my heart just is messed up. But I called her out about the love songs that Mark allegedly sent her.
About
yeah.
So
that was funny.
Me and Gabor will never agree on Kenya, but I will take up for him because I definitely, me and him probably will be fighting. But he gonna unsubscribe from me because
you just don't want him to unsubscribe. That's all.
I don't think you want to fight me, Cornelio.
No,
not about Kenya.
I don't have anything to do that.
Not about Kenya.
But no, we'll wait for Atlanta to come back. But we need to fight about Nene right about now. Now,
go ahead. Why?
Okay, Nene. Now, as when I was doing my reviews as the show, last year, when she, quote unquote, was saying she wasn't coming back. After she started saying that racist stuff, saying that Bravo's racist and Andy's racist and all of this, she done burned her bridges. Now everybody's saying that she's coming back. I've always said, I liked Nene. I just did not like the big head that she got and how the superiority, she's acting around these girls.
I need to stop you. I'm sorry. Let me read this chat really quick. I put this in the chat and got tons of threes. Laughter is the best medicine. Perry and Gabor are the best laugh doctors. Hit 3 if you believe so, too.
I believe so. I ain't got to hit 3. I believe so.
No, okay, keep going.
Now, this is what I want to say. Now, I don't hate Nene. I love Nene. And I do live in Atlanta. And guys, I'm going to get shot for this. But I do have a person that works closely around the group, but she can't really tell me anything because she has an NDA, so she can't really talk.
I mean, she could tell you, but not.
No, because I do YouTube, and if it gets out, and it'll go back to her.
That's how you get your information. I have a lot of people that sign NDAs.
You don't think because I'm gonna say this. She does work for Candy. That's all I'm gonna say. But I always try to get all the good information before the season comes out, but she can't tell me, and I'm like, I hate you so much. But you got to start tricking her into answer them questions. She won't do it. Trust me. We've been friends for over 10 years. She would not do it. She already know. She says I'm a big mouth. If I come on, they're gonna trace it back to her, and she tries to stay out the limelight.
Well, but what you can do
in the middle of anything.
What you can do is hit the scoop, and you don't go on. You just tell me and Sharrell, and we do it.
And see, she don't watch you guys. She's watched you several times, but she doesn't watch you guys often because she doesn't watch YouTube.
Oh,
much because the way she works. But I be trying, Perry, but she's not gonna do it.
Hold on. You said she don't like YouTube?
No, she doesn't watch YouTube because.
You know, I thought you said.
Kenanillo, you have to set her up. You have to do this.
She don't like YouTube.
You have to set her up. You have to do like this. You would be like, oh my God, I can't believe Nene's coming back. So you say a hunch, right? And then they'll be like, I know. And then there you go. They'll go tell you the story.
Let me tell you, because when you reported that Candy was being demoted, right?
Well, who was it?
Candy? Yeah, everybody was saying Candy was going to get demoted. So I'm like, now, why didn't you tell me Candy's getting demoted? What are you talking about? I didn't hear that. I'm like, it's all.
Oh no, she knows she heard that.
And I'm like, so you guys telling me that she's not gonna be a friend? And she's like, who told you that? I didn't hear that. I ain't got nothing to say.
Oh, okay. It's like pulling teeth.
So I don't try to fight it. So when it comes out, she gives me the scoop then, because after it comes out, she can basically say something. But while it's going on, she can't.
Right, I got you.
I'm really bad. I be doing stuff like this. If was no, I swear to God, I do stuff like this. I say, was Giselle at the wedding? Blink for yes. I do that. I swear to God, I do that.
That is funny, and I was like, because I've seen you do that before. That is so funny. I just be in tears.
They be like, get out of here, Sharrell. Get out of here. I'm like,
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I don't be in a social circle like that down here, but I would love. She's invited me to work sometimes with them, but the disability I have, I can't go out there and work as much as I want to. But I told her next time it's a party, you let me know so I can come down there because
you gotta be fine. You gotta call me. I gotta up your game.
I don't give a damn if you had to roll in like Einstein. You know how you had that wheelchair? Just get in there. Get that damn scoop and get the hell out.
Perry, I can walk though. I don't need the wheelchair. I can walk. I got the cane, but I can get in there now.
I'm messing with you. I'm just playing.
No, Perry ain't lying. He gets the scoop way better than me. Perry get the scoop. It's Perry. Okay, let me ask you. We gotta get back to the video. Wendy Williams, is her behavior odd to you lately?
Oh my God, Wendy. I had to stop watching the show because of her behavior.
You stopped watching the show.
I mean, I still support her. I still watch her on YouTube. I just watch like the clips. But I had to start watching the show this season because after her mother passed, it seemed like her behavior just got erratic. And I'm with Gabor. She is doing the powder donuts. Let's just say.
Okay, did you watch the episode yesterday when she kept sniffing and everyone's making a big deal out of that? What do you think?
No, I did not watch that. Gabor crazy. No, I did not see that when I didn't watch it yesterday. I was actually trying to get ready to do Real Housewives of New York City. I know nobody watched that, but
don't nobody watch that.
Nobody watched that, but I was getting ready for that.
To be honest, I can't even get. I love Wendy, but I can't get through a whole episode of Wendy because when she be talking and she don't be knowing what she's talking about, and be getting people names and stuff wrong and stuff like. I have to tune out.
And that's what I'm saying is I do support her. I like Wendy, but the way she's been acting since the pandemic has started, she's been crazy and
been snapping, and she been snapping at Norman when Norman be trying to correct her.
Yeah.
Oh, she does that to Suzanne too. She kind of short with Suzanne mostly. Yeah. So it's like, right after her mother passed, and I think it was like earlier.
It was before that. It was before that.
No,
it was when they gave her. It was when they extended her contract to 6 years.
Right.
And she started hit it, Sharrell, and she started doing that.
Smoke weed every day.
Because she had 6 years. She had 6 years to get it together.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It started way before that. We already know. It basically started when she passed out on stage and found out that Kevin had the baby by Sharina. And
that's the real reason she fainted. She has not brought up. What did she say she had? I can't think of it.
She said she overheated in that costume, and I'm like, that costume did not look heavy enough for her behind the pass out like that.
Yeah.
Well, she had on aluminum. She had on aluminum.
It did not look aluminum. It looked plastic. That's all I'm gonna say. It did look plastic. But I had to tune out of her because the whole thing, like when he said with her dealer. I'm sitting like, why are you sitting up here dating this guy who done, went from? I'm just like, she's just crazy.
She already seen what he was working with, and she wanted to feel that 9. She wanted to feel that 9 inches herself. She already seen what he was working with.
But
if you listen to the interview that Tasha K did with the person who had both things down there, he said that Kevin wasn't really. Kevin wasn't really holding nothing. He said Kevin wasn't really holding nothing, so I guess she said, "Okay, I'm gonna go with somebody I know they got a little something."
I'm gonna tell you, I still believe Kevin did something with that person.
Look, let me tell you something.
Oh yes, got to.
If he didn't, he would have sued that man. Did something. Kevin did nothing, and everybody watches Tasha K, including Kevin, who has been on the show before.
We already know Kevin didn't sleep with that man, and Kevin's gonna sit out here, and that's why he ain't denying it, because he was denying it. Because I even reported on it, and my friend, she does YouTube, but she's like, she would tell me, "Shut up, it's a legend," and I'm like, "No, it's not." Because
it's not a legend when somebody's saying this happened.
Right.
We saw videos of him on the Wendy show singing to Wendy "Happy Birthday."
Right. So it's like,
no, are you serious?
Oh yes. He was singing "Happy Birthday" to Wendy. He was singing after "Happy Birthday" to Wendy after he was back. Oh yes.
And Metsy.
Yes.
He was singing "Happy Birthday" with Wendy. He was close to them. They was close. How Mama Joy say? It was close. Close. What Phaedra say? They what Phaedra said?
This is
she
too
did
much.
a hand like that.
I'm too. This too much. Just too much. I can't. I get visuals and no. I can't.
That's why she kept telling me Kenny is a legend. I'm like, if it was a legend, he would have came out and sued everybody that was talking about him. Nobody had a lawsuit. He ain't said nothing. Wendy ain't even, went on her show and tried to take up for him, even when she was still married to him. Because at this point, she was still married to him when all those rumors of him and the other guy.
Kevin did them. He did them both.
Right. So they had a threesome. I remember with Gabor on this one.
Well,
I don't believe he had a threesome with him, but he was doing them both. He was doing Wendy. He was doing Wendy and that man.
I think this is why he was still doing Sharina, because this was during the time that Sharina.
Okay, y'all giving me an STD already. Let me read this super chat. It says, "I think Wendy should have stayed with Kevin if there wasn't a baby." Let me tell you something, acrylic painting or Julie. Gabor said something yesterday. Sometimes Gabor says things that sticks in my head. And he said, how do we know that Wendy's still not with Kevin? Because when she was didn't go to that funeral and had problems, she was talking positive about Kevin. And she does now too, like too positive. It's just
he's a good father.
But that boy is grown. That boy is almost 35 years old. Good father. Why should you stay in a relationship that you know that's gonna, kill you? She got all these health problems. If this man is cheating on you, dragging you through the mud, putting you out on front blast, like
she did not want to leave Kevin if it wasn't for the baby.
Oh, I know she wouldn't have. I know she wouldn't. Yeah. And that is the thing. Is because she always preach to everybody, go out there, divorce them, get a peace of mind, but you can't even take your own advice.
Yeah. All right, Canelo. I gotta wrap it up. We always go over. I don't know what it is. Thank you for calling in. I
will be back soon. Thank y'all for having me. And I want to say one thing before I leave. Yeah. I want to thank you and Perry for allowing me to come on and speak. And Gabor, I hope you come see me too. But I want to thank your chat as well, because after I got off, a lot of them have subscribed to me, and I want to say thank you to both of y'all. I really appreciate it. But I will be back. I will be back.
Yeah, we got a fun conversation. Take care.
All right, darling. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
All right. I got to wrap this up. I keep running out of time.
Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Jackie. Hey, baby.
Yes, honey, I'm here. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Jackie.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Oh, well, damn good.
Smoke weed every day.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, you got a good one. Roll up one for me. It's legal here, shit. I got one right across the street.
Okay, Jackie, sound off on the Nene situation. Is she coming back?
I think she's coming back.
Rhonda, go on mute really quick.
I think she. What?
Hold on a second, Jackie. Rhonda and Nina, go on mute.
That ain't me clicking, is it?
No, I think it might be
No. Okay, go ahead, Jackie.
Okay, well, I think they need coming back because first off, she been saying racist shit about Kim for all these years, and they've been ignoring it. And Andy's been allowing it. He knew just what it was in season 10, the last season, when she was having that goddamn fit, when she got told by everybody by the cast. He said, well, what did you want me to do? She knows she a racist. She been a racist.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Jackie. Hold her. No,
what?
So Nene said Andy was racist. You're saying she's
I know, but what I'm trying to say is Kim is a racist, okay? She was with all these black women. Then she the only bitch to get her show. She wasn't even in doing her real job. She faded out on everything. And then Andy ended up giving her a show like he do a whole lot of motherfuckers. This white. And he treated her different, allowed her to get away with a bunch of shit. Some sneaky little digs.
Jackie. Like,
what?
You gonna get me demonetized.
Oh, I'm cussing. I'm sorry, Lord Jesus. I don't even know when it be happening. Let me calm myself. Well, I'm sorry. Don't y'all do nothing wrong. It's my fault. Honey, well, let me tell you, that man is, I believe what she say. I believe he got enough money to keep the public food because almost every job in America, when you're working for somebody that is not of color, they have racist tendencies and they like
Okay,
they holler.
let me ask you a question, Nina. If Andy Cohen is racist, why did Nene wait until she got fired to say that?
Because she was getting green. Green count over white every day. I mean, what are you going
to wait.
If she gonna go to another job, all them jobs are run by white people. So she had to take a chauffeur driving money and get on. That's what she had to do.
Could it be that she just got mad because she got fired and now he racist, but when she wasn't fired, that was her best buddy?
Well, I tell you what, and that's the way they treat you. They treat you real good until you ain't that person no more.
My point.
That's what they do.
Why didn't Nene say something then? Okay, I gotta hurry up.
Because she was getting her money right. And then when they came with that bull crap, she just let go of what she knew. I guarantee you, Nene know more about that man's practices than a whole lot of people do.
If she thinks he's racist, but now she has backed down yet again because
she need her money. She need to live. And you got to have the electric bill, the gas bill, the God bless Greg, the hospital bill, and all of that. And then how many choices do you have? Them little stores ain't doing all that good. She got to do what she got to do.
Oh boy, Jackie.
What? That's the way of the world, child. I don't know when y'all gonna get through with this, but let's just face the facts. That man ain't done no good. He treats a lot of people different. I'm not gonna call him a racist. I'm gonna call him an idiot because I think he's an idiot for getting rid of her in the first place when he didn't have nobody but that snake Kenya, and she wasn't for the right thing. She just did whatever she wanted to do with whoever she wanted to do with it, just straight up lie in your face. It's just pitiful how she is. She's an awful person.
Who's that?
Kenya.
Oh, okay. I gotta let you go. Let you go because
I ain't scared of Gabor. He know it. He ought to be able. As much sense as Gabor got, he ought to be able to see by now that this woman is crooked.
Okay.
Come on now, Jackie. Come on now, Jackie.
What?
Come on, Jackie.
Gabor, you can't tell me that this woman. How she do people? Call them out on stuff. She ain't got no receipts, making up lies.
What? Give me one.
About everything came out of her mouth.
Okay, wait. No, I gotta stop. Jackie, I'm running out of time. Thank you.
I know, honey. Put me
Call
on.
back, Jackie. Call back.
Huh?
Call back.
Well, you want me to give you my number? I'm going to text it to the hotline. And we can have a private talk, honey, just me and you. I'm going to call Perry hotline. Perry should already have my number because he the one who got me started. Even though I was watching y'all, I didn't know how to work nothing.
Well,
and he showed me how to do it.
After today, the last video, Sharrell gonna make Perry cut down their hotline because their girl was trying to go on a date with Perry to talk about housewives. So we might not have a hotline no more.
Perry.
Yeah.
Now we love Perry. We love Perry like we love Greg Leakes. And nobody want Perry. And that's that man. Well, she ain't no good if she's trying to sneak up on somebody.
Girl gave her $5 and thought she was about to come in here and get Perry from Sharrell in my face.
Oh, honey, now we got to beat her down. I'll snatch her bald head.
Okay.
No, she can't. We ain't having none of that. We ain't having none of that.
I gotta cut it short today. Thank you for calling in. You are too much. You are crazy, and you're gonna get Gabor going. Okay.
Okay, but listen, I'm still gonna call Perry. I'm gonna call, leave my number at the hotline to Sharrell. You get my number too. Because yes, I'm crazy and I mean it.
Okay.
All right, Jack.
All right, I love y'all.
Okay, bye-bye. Bye.
Okay, bye, baby.
Bye.
Hi, Nina.
Hey, Sharrell. Hey,
I say the best for last because I know you're Gabor's favorite, ain't
Hey,
you?
boo.
you know what's up, right? Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. So I tuned in on y'all's last station that you did, and I fell asleep listening to y'all and Kimba. What's the Hey baby? You know her.
Yeah,
Kimberlana.
Kimberlana, yeah.
This is crazy. But anyway, this is what I want to sound off on. I'm gonna do it quick because I know you gotta go. You're a busy woman.
Yeah.
Good boy, just hush now. Good boy, don't say nothing because I love you. Been loving you for months. But Nene need to come on back. I believe, and this is just my personal belief, that her and Bravo have been in talk since she's been gone. You know, with all this stuff, she's been quiet after a while. You know, she's been hush. But I think she need to come on back, and I don't think they'll give her no less than what she's already been making before she left. She's just an asset. The show ain't been worth a penny. You know, and Cynthia, Marlo, and Candy, they don't need to be demoted. They need to be damn gone.
Dang.
Period. They need to be gone. Candy, Candy already got enough going on with her fake self. I'm just sick of her. She ain't even no good on the shot. Okay, and then I want to say what I want to say. No, Candy she can't act. And I'm a faithful shot watcher. But listen, Tabitha Brown, I love her. You just have to, she's a influencer. She done came up, she from North Carolina. She retired her husband after he been on the force for 19 years in California. Now she can do what she want to do. Wendy jealous. She a hater. She's showing it all over her face. Wendy is a hater. Every man ain't like Kevin's ass. She can retire her husband if she want to. They got businesses now. Now I know Sharrell, would you retire your husband if everything was going good?
Yeah.
Y'all a partnership, right? Mm-hmm. So I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it. And she gonna blast Tabitha. That's one you don't want to blast. You just have to know Tabitha and follow her. She's just sweet. And Tabitha came back with a godly response. Baby, and everybody ain't like Kevin.
And you know, Nina, real quick, they say that you will not they say, I saw it with my own eyes, you know, Tabitha vegan, and you know how the Beehive put a whole bunch of bees in people comments. They got a whole bunch of guacamoles in Wendy comments now.
Oh yeah, because she vegan and she got a lot going on. She has, and then you know, her father, she does a lot for her family and everything, you know, and she's just a happy person. Wendy needs to get her happiness back, and she ain't gonna get it unless she damn 60 days in treatment. She needs to go on and get off that show, go to treatment, get her damn life back, because she didn't lost it.
But she was already in treatment, boo.
Huh?
She was already in treatment. That's when she had Sherry.
She needs to go back.
Okay.
She needs to go for her master's now.
She's been in treatment several times, Gabor. Several times. For her. And I believe, and like the other caller said, one before, that said after her mama died, you know, it was just something you know, it was just downhill. It was just downhill fast, you know.
Yeah.
I don't like Wendy no more. I work first shift now, so I don't even get to watch that old ugly hag. With them on her ankles. I don't get to watch it no more. So I'm glad I don't follow her tail. She just didn't oust me. And I'm just little on me. I don't mean nothing to her, you know, but I don't watch her. And I was a faithful 10 o'clock every morning here in North Carolina. I would watch Wendy because I loved her, but she doing too much to people. You can't hate every damn body. I mean, really, you can't. You just can't hate everybody. Good boy, I love you, but King need to go on about her business too with her raggedy self. Hey, good boy,
okay, nice. Have I seen what?
Have you seen her appear on this show on Netflix with Loretta Devine and Tia Mowry?
I don't watch that show.
Well, King has been appearing. That's your dang on girl. I'm just saying.
She my girl, you know, but you know.
But you right, cause she ain't hitting on nothing, so you ain't got.
Oh wow.
You good, boo boo. Perry, Team Portia Perry.
No. He don't need to be Team Portia. After what we seen today, the you know, I say 2021 a year of the whole. And after what we seen today, he don't need to be no Team Portia no more.
Well, whoever that girl
Because
is,
when you go Team Portia, people think they can come in here and take your man and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They think he with it. They think he with it. They think he with the stuff. You know what I'm saying? And they tried to sneak in here and take him right out of Sharrell arms, but I ain't gonna let that happen. See, I'm a real friend. I'm a real friend.
Guess what? To be in Perry's chat, in his chat when he do his segment. Smoke weed every day. That's what we'll be doing.
Smoke weed every day.
All right, Nina, I gotta wrap this up because I gotta do another show right after this. You are too much. But you have won Gabor's heart. I don't know what it is. He'd be like, "That's my baby."
That's my baby.
You know something? I done won all y'all's heart. I don't even know.
Oh yeah, yes, you have.
For real.
All right.
Love y'all. Have a good night.
I love you too. Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. That's so funny. All right, you guys, I got to wrap it up from here. I want to thank everyone for your super chats. You don't have to support the channel, and you do. I really appreciate it. The chat, my chat is becoming really funny. They have been cracking me up. Mods, thank you so much. I appreciate all that you do. That's why I call you the Mod Squad. Gabor, you are on point every video, just bringing us lots of laugh. And then Perry, you are just too much for me. I can't take you. Also, I wanted to remind you guys, if you haven't signed up yet for Perry's hotline, be sure to do that. You get a lot of extras and alerts, and I don't know, they have all kind of chats going on. It's too much. It's been a big hit though. I'm gonna give you credit where credit's due. That was a good idea, Perry. All right, I gotta go. Sorry to end it so quickly. On 3, let's say bye. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.